Hello, everyone. My name is Joseph. I'm 22 years old. I'm currently living in South Korea. I've been here from December 2023, and this is like my maybe 18th month. But I want to share a story today about being 22 years old and how I feel about being 22 years old. And I'm going to start with the good. I feel good. I feel happy. I feel like I can do so much. I feel like grown up. I don't need to be told to don't do that, don't jump over the table, don't do that. Like, it feels good not to be in high school, I guess. That's one of the things that I'm happy about. The other thing that I'm happy about is that I get to have a phone. Yeah, because I grew up in an African home and I didn't have a phone until late. And I always wanted to have a phone, but now I have a phone. Yeah, very much about that. The third thing that I think I'm happy about, I would say, is the opportunity that I have, the opportunities that I faced, and the opportunities that I have now. I have an opportunity to be in Asia, South Korea. I know there's so many people in America, Europe, Africa, many different countries that want to be in South Korea. And I have been blessed with that opportunity, and I'm very happy about that, and it's good. Now, to make the video a little bit short, I'll go to the bad. I'm focusing on the bad because these are some of the things that I want to reflect on, like what has been going on in my life and what are some of these things and how have they come about as a 22-year-old. The first thing is time. I'm 22 years old and I feel like I've run out of time. I feel like I'm running out of time. I know motivational videos or anyone else would say don't run out of time, don't think like that. You still have time, you're 22 years old. And of course, I should believe that. But it's a common feeling that I feel every day. I'll give you an example. I came to South Korea the first time in August 2022 to study electrical engineering, but it didn't go well. And I went back to Zambia in March 2023. Not luckily, by God's grace, I came back in December 2023. So imagine if I had continued studying electrical engineering at SUNY Korea or Stony Brook University in Incheon, I'll be graduating next year. So sometimes I think about that and I get depressed. So I think time is the first thing that has really been affecting me. It feels like I'm lacking behind. Another comparison I think of joy, but I'm just talking about it. When I see like my friends who are going to be graduating next year, my friends who enrolled in other universities or other fields, they're kind of ahead. And as a 22-year-old, I feel like I'm lacking behind. Of course, I shouldn't feel like that, but it's something that has been affecting me, and that's the bad. And then on the other hand, I want to talk about how, as a 22-year-old, your parents think that you can't make the right decisions. You know? I'll give you an example. I've been thinking of studying, and I chose to study at the University of Utah because they gave me good scholarship, and it's the only school that accepted me where I feel like I want to go because I don't want to attend a Korean university anymore. That's a story for another day. My parents think it's not the greatest idea, but why do I think it's the greatest idea? Because I get to have an opportunity to study at a quality university. Korean universities are not bad, don't get me wrong, but I'm looking at quality in life, of student life, communication and everything. As a foreigner studying at a Korean university, it's a total different story. You might say it's good, but you won't really connect. Korean students are just different from foreigners or different from everyone else. I feel like they kind of relate more to each other, and that's fine because of the language. So I do think about that, where my parents or our parents think that we can't make good decisions. I've made some pretty good decisions. An example I told you probably in another story I recorded today, where I decided to come back to Korea in December 2023 on my personal expense as a personal decision, and it turns out well. It's turning out well. I love the decision, and that's a reflection of what a 22-year-old can choose to do, and I'm happy about that. Another thing that I feel like as a 20-year-old is really affecting me, or what I'm going through about being 22, I would say, is fear. Fear of the uncertain, fear of the future. So now let's talk about this. I was thinking, what do I want to study? when I talk to my friends, they say you should study engineering, you should go in the engineering field. But that's not so clear because they'll say AI. And engineering fields are generally good earners of money. You're gonna make good money. But when I talk to my friends, they say AI. I say, okay, fine. Let me find another major. Guess what they say? What they say? AI. AI. So this AI talk, I kind of live around this fear that AI is going to take my job, AI is going to do that. And of course, in as much as it might not take away my skills, AI is a fear that I look to and say, if I do accounting in the next 4 years, how far will AI get? How advanced will it be? So I think about that and I'm puzzled. What am I gonna do? And stuff like that. So I've just finished talking about the second one or third one. And the last one that I want to talk about, the bad, is decision making. When you're 22 years old, it's more related to fear, decision making. So I'll give you an example. I need to make a decision. Which university am I going to go to? What major am I going to go to? So you kind of live with that. What am I going to do? Is this the right thing? Is this going to be profitable? If I go this way, will I go in debt? Will I be successful if I go this way? Like, you kind of question yourself, you know? So that's something that I'm struggling with as a 22-year-old. But some of the other things, just to round up the video, I've been struggling with comparing a lot. It's really affected me. But nonetheless, I hope everything works out well. I hope I can be a successful YouTuber, maybe. I don't know how good I get at talking, but I'm trying my best to become good at talking and be more clear when I articulate my things and whatever I'm talking about. Other than that, I do appreciate you watching this video. Thank you for clicking. I know these days I'm pretty a beginner. I've got 275 subscribers on my YouTube. Yeah, thank you. And I hope to see you guys and I hope you subscribe. Yeah, I don't know how good the video looks with this lighting, but I just made up something. Yeah, thank you so much and I hope you subscribe.